It wasn't me. I never called you. Maybe you should think about other people who hate you. Maybe you guys have a lot of enemies. Because I never called you. I never called your father. I don't want anything to do with you, and I certainly don't want anything to do with him. Your father's a racist bigot. He's the last person on earth I would call. This doesn't surprise me either. You two are looking for a scapegoat. The fact is, you're very bad people. You're very immoral and dishonest people, and I guess there's a lot of people that hate your guts. But it wasn't me. I couldn't care less. And I'll tell you something else, since I'm on here. I think your father's a piece of shit. I think he's a racist, bigot piece of shit. I thought I was going to get away from all the bigotry and racism when I left San Ramon and Danville, and I came here. But your father, he's changed that. And I know now that no matter where I go, I'm gonna have to deal with racist pieces of shit, just like your father. And you. I see both of you snickering and laughing about your father's racism, that it's a joke. Well, it isn't, and it's not funny either. You don't know what it's like, dude. You have no idea what it's like. You are both on there laughing about that incident in your kitchen. Well, that's something that bothers me every day of my life. I'm glad that you guys think it's funny to hurt somebody so badly with saying things so hateful and racist. But I don't see the humor in it at all, dude. I don't think it's funny at all. That's why I didn't talk to you for almost a year. Do you remember what your father said to me, dude? I knew that you guys had recently taken that trip to Hawaii, so I thought you would know. When we were doing that studying for that final exam, and that question was on there about what island the Pearl Harbor Memorial Monument is located. I think about this all the time. I remember we were in your kitchen and your father walked in, no doubt to get himself another beer because he's an alcoholic. And it was right when he walked by is when I asked you. I said, Chris, do you remember when you went to Hawaii, what island the Pearl Harbor Memorial was on, the Pearl Harbor Monument? And your father, he couldn't help himself. I remember he turned around and looked at me and he screamed right in my face and he said, you should know, Tokyo Joe. You put it there. I never liked that stupid name Tokyo Joe either. It's extremely offensive. And only an asshole would call me something like that. Do you remember after the graduation, when your father made those graduation videos? And I know why now, why he wanted to have me in the videos, to talk to me. It was when he was learning how to do that editing. In every scene that I'm in, he puts on that stupid music, that stupid Oriental music, that I'm not Hop Sing, dude. I'm not Hop Sing from Bonanza, dude. You don't put on Oriental music whenever I show up, dude. That's really not funny. It's really not cool. It's pretty fucking offensive, dude. It's pretty offensive. You remember when your dog went missing, dude? I think your father was serious when he asked me about it. And he accused me and my family of stealing it. We don't eat dogs, dude. Japanese do not eat dogs. We never have. I don't accuse you of being a Nazi, do I? Do I say that you must be a Nazi, you're German, you must be a Nazi? Because that's very hateful and bigoted, and I wouldn't do that. But I remember with that dog, he was threatening me, and then he threatened to call my father and accuse him of stealing his dog and eating him. I'm not afraid of your father. I would kick your father's ass, and yours. And if either one of you ever threaten me again, or make videos about me, you're going to find out what I can do. So I suggest you back off. And your father, he's very close to a lawsuit. I could have him arrested. That's hate speech. He could go to prison for that. So you tell him to stop, or I'm going to call the police, and I'll have both of you arrested. Fucking pussies.